Houston was bringing the pressure. Every time I saw they were in that backfield, those guys, the
What
guys in the
Anderson? You
middle, the
mentioned it, right?
dogs in the middle, the hogs in the middle, they were pushing that pocket back. You could see that pocket was
Yep.
getting pushed back quick. This guy had to get rid of that ball fast. So I have to give that line the credit they came to play. But I think they're coming up against a buzzsaw. They're coming up against the guys that have done this shit year in, year out.
Yeah.
Um, uh, again, again salute to them for that hell of a win that nobody thought. But bro, again, just how the old saying is,
The train
I'm not
stops
gonna,
here.
I'm not gonna well, that's one of them. But I'm not betting against Brady. I'm not betting against Patty
No,
Mahomes.
that's a fact.
Sorry,
That's a fact.
sorry.
I'm listen, man. I second everything you said. My only thing is it 8.5? I know it's the playoffs, so that plays a little bit into it for me. You know the Mika Ryan's got the defense playing decent, and the first game they played, they only beat them by a few points. You know what I'm saying? It was under 10. So I'm curious. I'm shocked as to why they're getting 8.5. Especially such a
Well,
long.
they're at home.
I mean, yeah, they're all
They're in
home.
Arrowhead. They're at home.
I
Um,
love all that. Listen. I'm on the Chiefs all day. I just want to know. I just don't know where the number is. I'm not. I don't feel comfortable laying 8.5.
okay.
That's my thing. Where do you feel comfortable? Come in. We're both from the Chiefs,
Oh
clearly.
yeah, we're both on the Chiefs side now.
So money line. It just money
No
line
money
doesn't
line. I
seem
think
to.
there's nothing
Yeah,
there. It's like
there's no. It's listen, bro. I'm on the Hard Rock right now. It's negative 450, minus 450.
yeah,
There's no money. There's no value there. So
no.
to get value, especially out of all these games, we're gonna have to, go on spreads.
You have to push the line. You have to get risky here.
Is there any chance you move it towards Houston and take Houston? Is there any chance you do that?
A plus Houston.
Like a plus 10 and a half?
I was in that mindset. I had that thought as well. Ah,
Or you more comfortable bringing it down to like a 2.5 and taking Chiefs at home?
I think Chiefs win it more than a field goal. I'm confident they're plus three. They're minus 3.5 at minimum. At minimum 3.5.
Okay,
Um.
I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug in 2.5 right now for now,
Mhm.
and then we can play with the total numbers. You see, even the 2.5 is 400, bro. Minus 400.
They're telling you that there's gonna be no money in that. You have to push that. Okay, what would it look like if we did Houston plus 10 or 10.5?
Yo, I got this cold, man. I had a cold and I cannot get rid of it. So plus 10.5 is minus 135,
Oh, okay. I
which I'm
mean,
willing to push that up, man. All right.
does the Chiefs beat them by 2 touchdowns? That's the question. Listen,
The thing is, bro, I'm
can
telling
can
you,
I
man.
paint a picture? Can I paint a
Yeah, of
picture?
course.
They're going in the Arrowhead. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cold as shit. A Houston team that doesn't really have any playoff experience is coming in there. They're a dome team. They're inside guys, and they're coming into this mecca of this coliseum of of oh, I, I don't see
So
it,
they
man.
so so the last game it was Houston 19, Kansas City 27
What
at
week was
Kansas
this?
City. This was week this is December 21st, which is about week fuck, I don't know, man. I can't tell you.
Week?
Let's say week like
No, it's a back
15,
end. It's definitely the
14.
back end of the season. Maybe week
Yeah,
14.
and then but they had Tank Dell, and then now they don't have Tank Dell. And they probably had
And
this
what
other
was it?
guy.
1927.
Yeah. So that's 8 points.
Again, I could see Kansas City winning by a touchdown. I could see that, man.
Five and a
Again,
half.
Call it 5.5 if you want to call it
Okay.
five
All
and a
right.
half.
All right. I'm gonna plug it in at five and a half, and we'll see.
I
We'll
mean,
see
I
what
mean,
we'll see what happens with Grima.
but no, but I want you to take my take and break it in debacle it
Well,
if
yeah.
you see it.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is take my take, and if you feel in any way any different from it, just rip me apart. Like not rip me apart, but
No. So
take me down.
I'm just real quick. Just real
So
quick.
this is my vision of what I see. I
Yeah.
see
Yeah. Yeah.
a young team with inexperience
Yeah. Yeah.
going
Yeah.
into a coliseum with guys that they do this shit in their sleep.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
This is what these guys do in their sleep with what arguably the greatest coach and the greatest quarterback that's ever going to live eventually, maybe by the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
this shit's over with.
Quarterback, Kansas City.
And
Coaching, Kansas City. Defense, Kansas City.
that's where I was just going to go. I just
know.
said, not only that, the last prior years, the Kansas City defense wasn't, that Spagnuolo defense wasn't that hot. They were just, this year,
Yeah.
throughout the regular season, that defense has been
Fuck with
carrying
it.
that offense for the
I
not
fuck with
care.
it.
Oh, no, I don't want to say carrying, but
Yeah.
they've
I know what
took
you mean.
they played their part. So
I fuck with
again,
that. Five, let's plug in 5.5 for now, and then we'll see what the other games bring. So let's move on to the nightcap on Saturday. Oh, by the way, do you agree with my anytime touchdowns? Pacheco and Mixon.
I like Pacheco. I think Pacheco.
I
Yes,
like
I think.
Pacheco. I think, and that's another element that they're going to add. I know Pacheco he's been playing since about week 16, 17, but now he's finally like, you know how it takes a few weeks to come back and get their shit
Get your
in
legs
order.
under him. Get that football.
So now
Get that
he's got it under
football.
him. So I love the Pacheco pick. I like Mixon because they got to they have to run the ball. So that would be like but I also like Nico Collins. Out of as a wide receiver.
Yeah,
But
listen,
we'll
man.
see.
Pacheco runs hard, man. He's like
He
a
runs, yeah, he runs
train.
hard as shit. He runs hard as shit. All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Showdown in Motown. Ooh,
Oof.
baby. Talk to me.
Wow.
Talk to me.
Wow. Listen, man.